There's my friends. I have had such a fun last couple of days because we have been buying plants, endless plants. We are redoing the landscaping in our front yard, and it's just been a daggum garden party, just nonstop. And you know what? We're not done. Once I'm done with my tutorial, we're gonna go back outside and we're gonna plant some plants. I am so excited. So I was sitting here and I thought to myself, we haven't done a springy, summery mint eyeshadow and it's been too long. So we're gonna do some minty tones. I'm excited. Okay, so it's gonna get pretty spicy. We're gonna use a colorful base. We'll talk about this later, but I'm gonna start with this, and we're just gonna take this from our crease to our brow bone. And we're gonna work on our crease first. So what I thought would be fun is normally with mint eyeshadow, I do very warm colors in my crease, but we're gonna do really cool colors. I'm excited. All right, so I went ahead and grabbed this Charlotte Tilbury palette. I love this particular shade because it's right in the middle of cool and warm. It's just, let me show you. So we're grabbing that on an E28. And what you just saw me do is I was checking to see which side the color was on, and it's on this side. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip that towards the ceiling because I wanna keep the lid as clean as possible. You'll see why in a little while, but for right now, I'm just gonna press that into my crease. And since that color is only on one side of my brush, it's just going to adhere to the base through the socket. And I picked up a very tiny amount. I'm just gonna keep building this up. Just keep pressing it through the socket. We'll blend it in a second, but for right now, let's get our shape. And you'll see that this color, again, it's just the perfect amount of warmth and the perfect amount of cool. I absolutely love this particular color. I love this entire palette. In fact, I love Charlotte Tilbury's eyeshadows. The complexion products are nice, but you'll notice I don't use them a lot, but the shadows are just next level. Now let's just wipe the brush off, just wiping it on a towel. It's not just any towel, it's Sheila. We know and we love Sheila. And now I'm just gonna take the side of my brush, start to smooth this out. I feel when I normally do mint, I wanna do a cut crease, but I don't wanna do that today. And again, I normally use the warmer tones, but this one's a lot cooler, so just kind of keep tapping that out. Now I'm gonna grab some more of that same shade, and I'm just really gonna heavily shade through here. Now I'm kind of pressing and pulling upwards to shade. Remember, from here to here is pretty much set, so if we wanna pull our brush a little bit, we can. I'm still not swiping, I'm still ever so lightly kind of pressing and pulling. And it's also important for you to see, if I can figure out my camera there, how far back I'm holding this. So I'm letting the brush kind of cup this part of my eye, and then I'm lightly pulling just to shade. So what we're gonna do later is we're actually gonna add a little bit of bronzer through here, and it's gonna warm it up, but kind of mesh it because the bronzer is gonna be all over our face. But it's not gonna warm it too much. I didn't wanna do warm on warm. You'll see I'm ahead of myself, but I get excited. Now I'm gonna show you this only because I don't think I have to clean it up. That's pretty clean. But if your lid did get a little messy, all you have to do is, ow, I hurt my bobo. I scratched myself with all my planting and I just hit it. I don't know why I felt the need to show you that. I'm sorry if I grossed you out, but it hurt, ow. Anyways, I'm sorry. I use a little bit of micellar water. Say your lid did get a little messy, completely normal. Please do not fret. Most of makeup is just knowing how to correct things. Micellar water on a C30 and just clean that up. You'll probably be able to see a little bit more on this side. Just clean it up. And I'm using such a tiny amount that if I just tap it, it's dry. Now I'm gonna take that same C30, I'm just gonna dry it off a little bit here. That wasn't enough to mess with anything. And we're gonna grab this. This is from Beauty Creations, very affordable. This is their color-based primers. These are so much fun, and I kind of wanna get back into using these. I used to use this kind of base all the time, and I've missed it. Y'all can probably hear Mama coaxing Doug up the stairs. Doug just got a bath, and she's trying to brush him, and he's like, no. So we're just gonna go ahead and take this across our entire lid. There we go. Don't worry about it being perfect. I'm going to blur the edges in a second. Again, everything to me has its season, and for right now, I'm just not in a cut crease season. Now, I know you're probably thinking, well, that's really, really perfect, but it will be blurred later. If yours isn't this precise, don't worry about it. We're just going to layer another minty shadow on top. I am going to bring the shadow out of the fold of my eye, but only through here. You'll see that natural fold right there, and you'll see that I'm going to take the base above that. I'm not going to take it above this way, but just right there. That way you'll just see this while my eye is relaxed. Look at how cool that looks. Makes the eye look really open. Okay, so I'm going to show y'all my favorite mint eyeshadow, and let me tell you, mint eyeshadow is my favorite, and I have tried all of them. And the really cool thing about this is that you could buy it as an individual. It's so pretty. Let me throw it on the floor. I actually have thrown it in the floor, and that happened. Chaos. But it's called Mint Condition. It's from MAC Cosmetics. You could buy it as an individual. They're usually having sales, so it's really, really, really affordable. I'm going to take that same E28, and what I'm going to do is tap this to make sure I'm not setting any creases, just like our concealer. Creasing is completely normal until you start to set it. It's such a pretty color because it has the perfect amount of green in it. And what I do is I just keep packing this onto my lid. Just really press it in. Okay, so this entire lid is now set. I'm going to kind of take that, soften this over here. You'll still see that nice cool tone color is there. Again, we're going to add bronzer, but just kind of soften it in there. I am going to hop off in a second once we finish the eye because I'm going to film something that I'm super, super excited to film, and I'm going to post it here and TikTok. And I don't want to give it away because it's kind of fun, and I think that we could really start something, and y'all are going to be able to be involved too. So everybody can join in, and I'm honestly, I have butterflies. I'm so excited to film it. So once I finish this eye, I'm gonna hop off and film that. I'll come back, but you'll see what it is, and I'm gonna post that tonight. Pick up just a little bit more of the shade, and I'm just gonna press it kind of in between. Just wanna soften that line, add a little bit more definition to the darker shade, but also I wanna melt it into this. I want it to kind of be watercolored into that. I love it. Another gel pencil from Sephora collection. This is in the shade Sea Green. That took an eternity to find, don't ask. So a lot of times I find it easier to shut my eye. It's so much easier to shut your eye and just kind of go back and forth about 6 times. Okay, so lately I don't know if I'm loving falsies. Who am I? What is happening? Again, everything in seasons. I might love them tomorrow, but let's see how it looks with just mascara. And then if I feel it needs some more zhuzhing, we'll add lashes. But for right now, I feel like I always go back to this lash curler. It's from Kevyn Aucoin, and it is just the best. Wait, I think I'm gonna tightline the top part. So just kind of look to the side. There we go. This is one of my faves right now, Essence Double Trouble. I love it. It's so affordable. And I use waterproof because it holds my curl a lot better. But if you're worried about waterproof, just grab a cleansing balm. My favorite is still the one from Naturium. It's so amazing. Doesn't cause eye blur. You have got to get that one. It's wonderful. But also, look at that. I don't know. I feel like right now my lashes are cooperating, and I'm really not into falsies. There we are. Just mascara. I just feel like it feels really fresh right now. Again, everything in seasons. I'll probably be wearing caterpillars on my eyeballs next week. All right, let me hop off and film what I'm gonna film. I will already have foundation on, but we'll finish up the face. Okay, I'm already back, and I actually used the Dior foundation again because the match was just so good. And for this video, I wanted it to be really, really, really nice. So I used that one again. This one, the glow one. And my perfect shade is 3CR. Okay, so I know the Dior is super spicy price. This is so affordable and so good. Sephora Collection Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer. I'm using the shade Biscotti. And oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. If you haven't tried it, please try it immediately. I'm gonna work this in with my Anissa Beauty Angle Concealer brush. It's so, so thin. And that's what I always look for when I'm picking a concealer. I want it to be pigmented, but very thin. This right here, this, y'all, I have fallen in love with it. It's 15 or 16, I can't remember, 15 or $16. And I'm gonna go get the link. I'm gonna even that out. Oh, you can't see that. Ooh, hang on. Let me grab this. I'll have to do my other eye with that one. Let me grab a different thing. Ooh, giving away some secrets. Anyways, the Sephora collection, so amazing. Let's go ahead and set this. Look at how beautiful and smooth that is. It's just so stinking pretty and so affordable. I'm feeling nostalgic. I'm gonna grab MAC Refined Golden. And I'm gonna bronze my face with this. I actually haven't set the outer perimeter of my face. I thought about using the Mario stuff because I really like it, but since it's a balmy cream, I wouldn't be able to pull that through here, and I really wanna show you what that looks like. So I'm just going to warm up my face a little bit. Oh, that looks so natural and so pretty. I forget how much I like this bronzer. I might have to do a makeup throwback on this. Y'all, there's a smudge on my phone and I thought that this wasn't blending and I about just had a heart attack. It's a smudge on my phone. That looks... Okay, I'm feral. Another one of these, and I thought that we would run this along the bottom lash line. Look how pretty that is. That's so pretty. All right, so now let's grab Refined Golden, and we're gonna grab this on the E29. And remember, everything is set, and we're just gonna start to kind of warm up the very top. We're not gonna change the undertone through here. We're just gonna warm it up through here, kind of push that into my brow. Oh, it's so pretty! I just love makeup so much. It's just so fun. And you'll notice that I am dragging, but I'm always dragging in one direction. Just gonna add a little bit more lift to the eye. I feel like this might be our most slept on brush because finishing makeup is so important, and I consider this a finishing brush. This is where we come in and we kind of just finish everything, melt it together, add some finishing details. We're even adding the lift by kind of going this way towards the temple. This brush it's so needed because this is basically the one that comes in and just pulls everything together. So this is the MAC Stranger Things blush. MAC was really on trend with this. Also the packaging, look how fun. It's so pretty. I don't watch the show, I know about it, but I don't watch it. But this collection is so pretty. We're gonna use it this week as well. And let's just apply here. Wow, MAC. Hello, new favorite pink blush. Get out of town. That's gorgeous. And then I'm gonna do my favorite nude summer lip combo from Natasha Denona. This is the shade Calla from the Arnita Rose collection. I absolutely love this combination. It's just so good. You're gonna see why. And then Natasha Denona lipstick and Peony. It's a match made in lipstick heaven. Honestly, it glows. It's so pretty. Okay, I don't want to run out of slides. I love you all so much. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Something a little simple, but you got that spice. Gotta have the spice. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. I can't wait to post what I'm gonna post because y'all are gonna join in and it's just gonna be so helpful. It's all about helping one another, and that's what we do here on our page. I love y'all so much. I will see you in the comments tonight.